Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 29, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So if you don't know, this is my monthly debt update, okay? So May isn't completely over, but it's almost over. And I like to go over like the progress that me and my husband has made on our debt for the month. So that's what we're doing this month. So I created a student loan planner. This is for myself. When did I create this? Maybe 2020. Yeah, when I first started my debt journey. And basically what I did was create, sheets of paper where it just names every student loan I have. Okay, so if you don't know, I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. Yes, it's a lot of loans, but they are consolidated now. However, before they were consolidated, I decided to just document them, put them down, and then I named them trivial names just to make it less intimidating. Okay, so the number Mo, was starting off with is $107,683.18. First payment was 2021, September 13th, okay? So the first one we have here is Jerry, and Jerry is paid. Okay, and then the second loan we have here is Stuart Little, paid, and that's at $1,240. And some of these are unsubsidized and subsidized loan, and it says it on here. So we have Hello Kitty, paid, Remy the Rat, paid, Daffy Duck, paid. And if you haven't noticed, it does get higher as we go through all the loans. Also, each month is in a different color. This green color here was student loan assistance by my job. So I signed a 3-year contract with my job to stay there, and then they will give me amount of money, and I had to stay there for 3 years. So it goes up to $25,000, but I was selected for 10. They took taxes. It was about $8,000, almost, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it was like $8,500, something like that. So there's that. So Donald Duck's paid, and that's the student loan assistance. Bugs Bunny's paid, student loan assistance. Garfield's paid, student loan assistant. And then Winnie the Pooh, the first line was student loan assistant. And as you can see, there was no interest being charged. These were 2022, 2023. And this is paid. Okay, Kung Fu Panda, we start getting interest. Yeah, and it gets interesting. And then Mickey Mouse is also paid. Mickey Mouse got paid off in December 2023. And we're paying interest on these things. And then Minnie Mouse is paid and got paid February 2024 at $5,500. And now we are on Don Leno. Okay, it's a total balance of $8,458. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is put down the payments for each one, not just for mine, but also my husband. I created some for my husband. We'll do his next, and then we'll do the payments, and we shall see what's left to be paid, and then we'll go over my debt payoff Excel sheet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do pink. I haven't done pink since November. So let's get into it. So we get paid twice a month. If you don't know, I do my best to, any type of YouTube money I bring in, I try to go ahead and put that to my student loans. Now, did I put the YouTube money towards my student loans? I did, but I split it with my husband. 1, 2, I also didn't, not just me, my husband and I, we just didn't give as much this month of our own money. So you're gonna see the numbers of it all. Okay, so first things first, we have May 10th, that's our first check. And the amount that I put, so this is just our bill, right? Well, my bill for my student loans is $197 a month. Not a lot. It's crazy because I get charged way more interest than I do of the actual bill. Okay, and then we put an extra $256 to our student loans, but we took that $256 and we divided it by 2. That's $128 plus the $197 comes out to be $325 for that first paycheck that I put, or we put, towards my student loans. $325. Now it was charged interest, and that's just the way the life works. So the interest here is $164.67. When we take that out, 325 minus 164.67, we get 160.33. Okay, so the difference here is 160.33, and we're gonna take 160.33 and subtract it from this number, okay? So, oh yeah, 160.30. Let's just do it like this. 73,176 dot 33 minus 160.33. Okay, so we have $73,016. Okay, and that is $73,016. And then we'll move on to the next payment. So this is the second payment. This one was obviously higher. Usually our second payments are higher. May 24th. Okay, well, 24th. Usually our second payments are higher because our first checks, we are bill heavy, and it usually just covers the bill and a little bit of extra. So when it comes to the second check, this is our payment, and this includes the YouTube money. So it's simply amount of $1,000. So the $1,000 is what I put towards it. We're gonna go ahead and get our interest going. Our interest ended up being $129.10. So we're gonna say 1,000 minus 129.10. That's $870.90. That's the difference here. $870.90. And then we're gonna go ahead and do $73,016 minus 870.90. Okay, so now we have a remaining balance of $72,145.10. Love this. So we started off with $8,458. In the green, what we have remaining is $6,583.75. I think that's what's remaining, yes. So if we just take these two numbers, add it up, we'll have a remaining balance there of what's left over. So we're gonna say, can you guys see? Okay, so we have 160.33 plus 870.90. That's 1,000. I feel like, I don't know. Let's just start over. Let's just start from the top. So we have 302.66 plus .08 cents. That's sad, y'all. I put 197 towards it. 196.92 was the interest, and only 8 cents went towards it. Anyway, and this one was 0. So there's that. Okay, so then we're gonna plus, I think that's 83.45. Then we're gonna add $10.89. Then we're gonna add 242.01. Okay, plus 1235.16. Okay, plus. So I think this is what we have, $1,874.25. And then I think we take away 8,458. What we have left over is 600. Okay, so that's what's left over. So we're right. So now we're gonna take that number and we're just gonna subtract these two. So we have 6,583.75. I just couldn't remember, so we're gonna minus 160.33, and we're doing the difference because this incorporates or encompasses the interest that's charged. Okay, and then we're gonna subtract 870.90. Okay, so we have 5,000. That's crazy. A lot of fives, a lot of twos. $5,552.52. Y'all, I'm struggling. Okay, 5,552.52. Okay, so we're making progress. We're under 73,000. It's gonna take us a minute to pay off Don Leno, but you know, little time and persistence will be there. Okay, so now let's get into my husband's student loans. So he has two, Popeye and Grinch. His student loans and we fight, y'all. And it's just really because it's his the company that he has the student loans with. And I've had people comment and say, oh, Advantage isn't that bad. You know, I don't believe it is. It's just inconsistent for me. Like, sometimes I can see some stuff, sometimes I can't. And honestly, I hate that because I need you to be there consistently. Like, let us see. Now, previously my argument was they don't let us split the money, and then they started, and then it was like I said, it was inconsistent, but now we can split the money. So these payments are going to be different. The first payment for the first check, so first things up, we said we put $256 extra towards our student loans, and you divide that by 2, you get $128. However, my husband's student loans payment is $300 a month. So he has $428 that he put towards his student loan for that first check, which is on May 10th, right? However, 24 and then May 24/24. Okay, so he has $428, but what we were able to do is just divide it by 2. So $214 towards each one. Now here's the problem. I have no idea how much went towards the interest. Every time I tried to look at it, they kept saying error. We were like, okay, maybe it's just like that day. It just kept coming back error. So we're not gonna do the difference in the remaining and the interest because we really don't know. But I do have our final numbers, so I guess we can guesstimate what it's looking like. Okay, so $214 towards Popeye, which is his unsubsidized loan at $31,000, and then $214 towards his Grinch loan. Now, the next one is on the 24th. We did $1,000 towards our loans altogether. So what we did was just take 1,000 divided by 2, $500, boom, per each for his loans. So 500 for you and 500 for you. I have to come back and try to see and update you guys on the interest and the remaining and the difference for these two because the struggle is real. You can see I'm struggling when it comes to the interest. Sometimes it shows me, sometimes it doesn't. So this is where we are. I'm not mad. That means that my husband got like what? $1,400 towards his student loans, and I got like $1,300 towards mine. So I'm not mad. I did talk to my husband about us, just going a little harder on our student loans. We have been trying to live life a little bit. We are newlyweds. We haven't gone on a vacation. Like, we got all the things. So we are trying to live, but we need to live on a budget, and that's just so hard to say right now. So the next thing we're gonna do is our debt reduction calculator documents. Okay, so the first 2 sheets are from last month, and you're like, girl, that says May 2nd. It is, however, I just did the debt payoff a little later, so that's why it says May 2nd. And I like to put the accurate date of when I'm calculating them, just so when they give me the month paid off, it's accurate. So last month, our remaining balance is $104,672.04, with our monthly payments being $497. I round up in my mind to $500. I said, hey, if we continue to pay $2,500 a month, when are we going to pay it all off? We would pay everything off by April 2028. So that was April 2024. That would be 4 years. Okay. Yeah, it was not bad, but not the best. And then that's $11,191.54 in interest being paid as a result of the student loans. Then I also do another one for $3,500 because this is our ideal number, right, to pay a month. So again, $104,672.04 which is our balance, and then $497 being our payments amount. If we were to put $3,500, it would take us a year and 2 months off, right? It would say February 2027. Okay. So the reasons, you're probably like, girl, you're doing too much, and I might be, but I enjoy this. 1 and 2, I do this is because when we have things going on in the month, like May, my birthday, we spent a lot of my husband's commission check, or I guess my husband spent a lot of his commission check on gifting me. They weren't things, they were experiences. We went places. So things like that, we might shave off $1,000, which will equal to $2,500. So we are trying to make room for life. Now let's go into May 30th. So let's do $2,500 first. So May 30th, the difference here, what's the difference? The difference here is not even $2,000. Let's just do some math. Okay, so we got 102. Nope, I'm sorry. Let's do 104 672.04, and then we're gonna subtract 102.374. Okay, so that's $2,298.04. Now, what I will tell you is that on the end of May, I decided to just take it to the near dollar instead of putting this change on there. Okay, so I did do that. So we have $2,298 total as our payoff number, or I'm sorry, our deduction of our balance. And what we put towards our student loans was $2,000 plus 300 plus 197 plus, it was what, like 256? I'm sorry, let me look in my notes and see. Yep, plus 256. So we put $2,700 towards it. And the way interest works, this is how we get down. So this is the interest over here. I don't know if anybody like ever noticed that, or if I even said it. Wow. So these numbers here is what they charge us. So we're gonna go ahead and take away, what is that, a 5.23, and then we're gonna subtract 108.12, and then we're gonna subtract 293.61, and then we're gonna subtract, what is this, a 5? Yeah, 59.64. Okay, mine is 59.64. $2,264. See what I'm saying? It's because of the interest. So that's where we are now with $2,500. Like if we just keep moving forward. Okay, so first we're down to $102,374. And then if we just keep moving forward but making monthly payments $2,500, we will be moving to March 2028. Okay, now remember, rock with me. If we move down to $2,500 last month, we were at April 2028. So this does shave off one whole month. Sounds like nothing, but it means something. Because look at the difference in interest, right? That's $10,600, 7, 8, 9, 11, 1. So we're gonna save about $500 this alone in interest because of the interest. So I'm not mad at this. Now, ideally, we'll be paying $3,500 plus. Let's see what we're looking at. So again, back at May 30th, we're down to 102,374. And that means June we're gonna be under 100,000. I'm speaking it up. So with that, and if we pay $3,500 a month, we will be down to January 2027. Okay, so January, February, March, that's a year and 2 months. That's 14 months. And then here we said February 2027. So we just shaved a month off. That's all, because it is the next month. But I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. January 2027, it's 2024. That's less than 3 years. So our goal is just to keep pushing, keep going. Be consistent. We gotta be consistent. Let's keep the May 30th together and then May 2nd together. Make sure you comment below and let me know if you're working on your student loan debt payoff journey. If you're trying to pay aggressive, if you're just like, girl, I'm just paying the minimum. We get it. Life happens. But we do desire to just at least get out of student debt loans or student loan debt before we try to buy a house or do anything else. That's just because it's our choice and that's just what we want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. Because you guys watching, I'm able to put a little bit more towards our student loans, and I'm grateful for that. You don't have to buy anything. All you have to do is watch. When you guys watch the ads, your girl gets a little bit of check, and that's how we can put more money towards the student loan debt. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all of my other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.